Hello, everyone. I wanted to just touch base on the new moon in Scorpio, the energy that we're building into as I'm recording this. The new moon in Scorpio is on November 20th. And new moons are an opening, an opportunity for seeding something new within ourselves, within our life experience, especially after we have been able to release and let go of something old through the full moon. And this can just be a mindset, a belief. It can be something physical. With Scorpio, it's deeper. We do have what's known as a stellium, 3 or more planets in a sign. We have a stellium in Scorpio, so we're working with the sun and the moon, Venus, Mercury, and Black Moon Lilith. So this is deep, this is potent, this is a powerful time for us to really take this serious. Take this seriously, take our journey seriously, our life here on Earth seriously, and go deep and start to really clean out the clutter that has been keeping us from our soul's path. So I wanted to read to you some of the symbolism that is tied in with the new moon in Scorpio, 28 degrees of Scorpio. The first I want to talk about is the Sabian symbol. I want to share. An Indian woman pleading to the chief for the lives of her children. This symbol implies the need or the ability to be an advocate for the rights of others, particularly youngsters or children, and being prepared to engage with others to bring about a desired result. You may find yourself standing up for those in your care, whether it's your children, your ideals, or creative pursuits. Even if they sometimes deserve rejection, punishment, or judgment, the solution will possibly be found not in being defensive, as in simply asking for consideration, mercy, or leniency. This can also show bringing a healing to others, whether it's through their own action or through finding the healers that are needed to effect a cure. Patterns of family dominance, pleading one's cause, family law courts, lawyers, courts, custody battles, advocates, having firm ideas, guilt and innocence, intervention, intercession. The shadow aspect of this symbol, being prepared to be dominated, making a sacrifice of oneself to achieve peace and quiet, ramming one's opinions, being expelled, being made an example of. So there's no question that we are going through a deep transformation. There may be some breakups, split ups that happens. Scorpio is death and then rebirth. There are 3 phases that we go through within the symbolism of the archetype of Scorpio. We begin with the scorpion, and this is everybody. We all have this archetype within us. The scorpion is in survival. It's on the ground, just trying to survive. The scorpion will sting if provoked. The Scorpio tends to sting itself, especially after it's stung another. So take that one in. As we evolve, as we grow, as we mature and grow and evolve into the eagle, the second symbol of Scorpio, which is able to see above the survival. fly above, feeling more powerful, possibly even dominating, as the eagle is still a predator. Once we learn and grow and evolve from the stage of the eagle, we then begin the phase of the phoenix, which is burning it all down to the ground. The ego, the beliefs, the victim, perpetrator, savior, and we rise as the phoenix from the ashes. So I want to share with you one more, or two more actually, two more symbols. Somebody may be coming in here soon, so I'm trying to make this short and sweet. Two more symbols of this new moon in Scorpio from Inside Degrees, which is another amazing symbolic channeling of the degrees of the zodiac. An umbilical cord, definitely completely attached. But what are you attached to changes drastically. Each time it is to the source of sustenance. If at first a mother, womb, an elemental past, it can easily become later on a great teacher, a path, a journey. So whatever we become attached to, that we feel gives us sustenance. You are still thoroughly, personally hooked into the sweetness, the juice, the power. Yet, as the levels shift, as the attunement deepens, you go from destructive enmeshment towards incredible openings. As you learn to cut loose from each last thing and to move forward, move toward the next greater thing, you become adept in the rough process of inner soul work. You have an extraordinary aptitude for taking the most binding and heavy-duty circuits and moving into and through them, grasping hold of the guiding influences of ever greater circles of allegiance, leading eventually towards mutation and evolutionary breakthroughs of the first magnitude. So that's where we're all headed, right? We're all headed for standing up and protecting our inner child, our creative self, the children, the innocence of the world. We are here to create a better humanity, a better way of living, a better life for all. We're moving out of the narcissistic, what about me, and really taking into equation, how do I affect others? How do I affect the whole? And so Scorpio takes us deep into what is it that you may still be projecting out? What is it that you may still be attached to that it is not allowing you to grow, to evolve, to move, to change? That is what we're here to do, is to create great big change within ourselves and throughout the world. So this new moon in Scorpio is extremely potent, powerful. I strongly suggest taking time throughout your day between now, the new moon, and even days after, and really meditate on what is it that I'm ready to grow into? What skin am I ready to shed? What am I allowing myself to let go of? And trusting that I'm being led into my soul's path, my soul's destiny, that I'm being held by the cosmic mother, that I'm being held and led by the universe, and that I am loved. This is about self-love, everybody. When we start to really embody self-love, and not in an egoic way or narcissistic way, but at a soul level, we emanate that out. We love everyone and everything, and are thankful for the gifts that each and every challenging relationship, challenging experience in life has taught us, because it is elevating us. We are being elevated and moved into a new paradigm. I wish you all the best of happiness, peace, prosperity, love through this passage. We are still in the womb phase of this evolutionary process where it is dark, where we may find comfort, but we are being birthed very soon. And so we will have some discomfort and a whole new perspective on our life experience once we travel through the birth canal into the new phase of life. So much love to you all. Take care. Bye.